Alright, so this is a review of the album. It's called Street Side Effects by K Trap. Um, the one thing I like when I first saw the artwork for this, I was like, yo, this artwork is sick. It's fucking sick. Pun intended. You know why I say pun intended? Because what you're seeing with this artwork here is pills, basically. And when you're sick or let's you got a headache, sometimes you take pills. I don't take pills. If I got a headache, I just drink water, eat food, whatever. You know what I mean? Normally, it is a sign for you that you are literally dehydrated, so you need to drink more water. But anyway, back to the album. So I like the fact that the concept of it, because obviously, I won't say it's obvious, but if you're not too familiar with K Trap, like I first knew of him, from the UK drill scene. Basically, that's when I first knew about him, and that's why. And obviously, because of Crypto Conan and all that stuff there, but like, and his name says it all. Trap, K Trap, Trap. Come on, like, so. Anyway, so yeah, it's interesting that he's letting you know there are side effects. Yeah, there are side effects to being a roadman or being a road gal. Like there are side effects. Yeah. So those are the pills, and like it's just I don't explain it. Like the artwork is fucking sick. If there was a fucking award ceremony for artwork, yeah, for a CD cover or album cover or mixtape cover, this would have to be up for nomination. It would have to be up for nomination. But anyway, and like he just there yeah. Make it into the actual album. So there's 16 tracks. So there's Street Side Effects, Fearless, By the Rules, New Up Block featuring Abracadabra, then Just Cool, then Shower Posse featuring Gigs, then Probably featuring Blade Brown, was a K Trap track without Blade Brown, or K Trap album without Blade Brown, or project whatever without Blade Brown. You need that feature there. Anyway, then there's Hot Hair featuring Fredo. Then there's She Wanna Come. Then Pour It Up featuring Millions. Then there's the Re-Up 2. Then there is Whip That Work. And then there's I can't even pronounce that. But Bendega featuring D Block Europe. Then there's Promised. Then there's Lessons featuring Wretch Free 2. And then there's Story of My Life. So yeah, there was one track on here. Yeah. Oh, what track was it? Oh, I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, what was the name of the song? Because one of the songs, what he said was, he mentioned something along the lines of to do with talking the truth about your story. Like if you're gonna tell your story, tell every side of it. And I think it's probably in lessons, which will make more sense. But like, I think that's truth. That you have to tell your side to the story, like every side of it. Yeah. No one, like, how to explain it? Everyone goes through trials and tribulations. Everybody. It doesn't matter where you are in life, yeah, or in career or in business. You are going to go through trials and tribulations. So if you're gonna tell it all, then you might as well tell it all. Do you understand? Like, I don't want to bring politics into it, yeah. But if you look, in fact, I don't. Fuck, I won't bring politics into it. But I will just say there are certain people that you see in like mainstream media, right? And you're seeing them go through trials and tribulation. Now, whether you agree whether they deserve that or not, that's on you. I don't really care about whether someone deserves something or not. I'm not God. You know what I mean? I'm not God. I'm a vessel of God, but I'm not God. So yeah, back to the album. So I'm glad he was able to mention that. Yeah. Like everyone has got a story to tell. Everyone's got trials and tribulations that they go through, and everyone has success stories as well through coming through that trials and tribulations. So big up K Trap for doing that, for letting people be aware. Yeah. But yeah, the feature with gigs, obviously, you know when he comes on, like you know when he about to say something, like you just want to do his ad libs. Admit it. Admit it. You want to do his ad libs when he's about to spit some bars. You just want to do it. Like he's ad libs. Let's be honest. Be honest with yourself. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know what my favorite track was on there. Probably Lessons or probably Story of My Life. Is that Story of My Life? Probably Lessons or Story of My Life where you're talking about that. But anyway, as usual, I take one song that's in context or out of context. It is what it is. And although the track I'm gonna use is street side effects, but I'm gonna mention that it's not just in the streets where there are side effects. Okay, there's side effects in everything that you do. Yeah, in other words, there's consequences to every action you take or you don't take. Yeah, there's consequences. Yeah, in life there's a polarity, right? So there's gonna be, and it's all about how you perceive it as well. So if you perceive it as in the circumstance coming to you from a negative point of view, yeah, then you're going to see it as negative and it's going to be negative. But if you see it as positive and someone else sees that as negative, it doesn't matter because for you, you know it is a positive side effect which you're able to manipulate and maneuver into ways that make you achieve your goals, your ambitions, all that stuff there, which is very key. Being an alchemist in this world is very, very key, especially if you come from a impoverished, I don't want to say you come from a impoverished background because that don't make no sense to me. Yeah. But if you were born in a impoverished background, and then it's very key that you understand that you have the ability to become an alchemist where you can transform your negative situations into something positive. And it's all through taking certain actions. Yeah. There's some things I've done in my life, yeah, and in my career where I have, you know, if I were to think about certain things, you can say, right, it was negative, yeah, and I've been getting negative side effects, but the way I've channeled my mind into, or programmed my mind into seeing positives, yeah. Now I'm not saying I do it all the time, yeah, but I try my best to ensure that I say, no, I trust God 100%. So I know this is going to be, there's something positive is going to happen from this situation. Or, like, do you know what I mean? And usually it does. It may not happen overnight. It may not happen in a week. It may not happen in a year. It could happen in 5 years. But the positive from that situation, from doing whatever I'm doing within that moment, is going to have an effect in the years to come or till that time comes. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really explain. So the best thing I can suggest to you is if you click the link in the description box below, yeah, where it says become a member of the Alkebulantrust, you will get access to online courses such as healthcare. Because in that course there, you will learn how to manage your mental health, which is basically learning how to deal with your emotions and your problems effectively. Yeah. So whenever you get into circumstances, you will know, you will be able to control how you react, because that's how it comes into play. It's how you react to circumstances. But anyway, back to the album. The links in the description box below. Go stream that, go stream that, go stream that. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I just like the delivery. I like the content, basically. The content. I like when someone is able to be honest with themselves and what they've been through. Do you see what I'm saying? That's very important. Because then, not only is it therapeutic for them, but it's people who's listening that's probably been through similar situations. They are able to take lessons from that situation. Do you see what I mean? Or from whatever track or, whatever bar, whatever verse. Do you see what I mean? So I like the fact that K Strap has made a great album. It's a great album with a great artwork. You know what I mean? But anyway, any suggestions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss, leave that in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite tracks on the album as well. Leave it out in the comment section below. Mine would probably be Lessons and Story of My Life, and also the one with Gigs, which is Shower Posse, and the one with Blade Brown, which is probably. Also, I do that. You know what? There's several tracks I like. But anyway, If you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss in the videos, then leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification because you never know the video you suggest might just be next.